everything. Wait, why is it still hosting, Kang? Sorry, Kang. I love you, but unhost. There we go.
Oh, Just Playing just went live on Twitch.
I don't understand why it doesn't realize that I'm going live. It's like, you are hosting a person. Continue to host them forever. And I'm just like, yeah. I love them, but no.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. All right. And now I gotta do all of the things. All of them. Okay. Book club with Huzzah. Why does and on Twitch we'll always pick? Well, I'm happier about that than the other one. Never mind. Be hi. So like Twitch will always pick the one of the last streams when you like tweet it out. At least it does for me. I don't really know. Hello, Johnny. Fight me. Hi, B. How are you? Thank you for the host. Okay. So we're still just setting up. We're still tweeting out everything. Just
professional.
Hold your horses close to you. Wooly, oh my god! Hi! How are you? I'm super excited. I'm super pumped to see you.
Hey, Wooly.
And then like Wooly's showing up.
And Johnny.
Just Wooly's fucking coming in here just like, oh hey, look at all my emotes. Look how prepared I was for shit.
I know.
Fuck off, Wooly, I love you. B nudes? Dude, that needs to be my emote. B, I need you to do a still life modeling so that I can do this. So
what's your prefix?
What's my I don't know. How do you find out what?
You have to go into your settings.
Let's find out.
Tell you what it is. Mine is Tippy2.
Tippy2?
I was like, you couldn't just take one away or add one. Like it had to be like just like really weirdly truncated. Like.
Hey, mold it. All right, where is it? Is it under subscriptions? No. No, that's not. Oh shit, I should do. Oh man, you got the Bova Day sub club? Holy shit, fuck. I need to do it. I need to figure out what I'm doing with my life.
I wish I wasn't so broke and then I could follow. I want to follow everybody is the problem.
Oh yeah, no, Twitch, I don't want to hear about your stuffs. My god, from the first minute, we're back on nudes. I don't understand what happened, B. Like, it was a joke and now it's a thing. Like, now, is it just pluh? It's just gonna be just pluh.
Just pluh.
Apple Baba, hi! Welcome to the professional stream. We're gonna be talking about a book in just a little bit, but right now I'm still in the throes of not knowing what the hell to do as an affiliate. Like, I don't have a group name. I actually thought about when you sub, just saying no take backsies. Like, that's honestly what I'm gonna say. Like, thank you for subbing, no take backsies. Like,
it's the first 6.
It's the first 6. So mine is gonna be just pluh.
Yeah. That's great. That's why mine is Tippy2.
Tippy2. That's better than just pluh.
I was worried it was just gonna be tip.
Just forgot to post your boobs open. I 1,000 donate. What? You're gonna donate 1,000 things?
That was a Google Translate.
That you're gonna donate. He's gonna donate 1,000 things to me of any of my choosing. Damn, man. Affiliate just opens so many doors. It opens so many doors. Wait, did you do it for me, Juan? Thank you. Thank you, Juan. I appreciate it. You're a better streamer than I am. Okay. So, anyway, Tippy2 hug. Oh, is that one of your emotes? Did Willie just make one up? Okay. I think he just
I don't know. I don't even know what I want to do. Vanna suggested a Sims character.
Yes. Should do Tippy2 Sim. Yes or no? I would have thought that the outrageous prolonged laughter would have been the no that you were looking for, but so here, no. And there's the door. Yo gabba gabba what? All right, and banned. Timmy, hi. Global ban for $1,000. You don't even have to pay anything. You'll do it for 1,000 apples. Well, damn it, man, Johnny. I'd do it for $1,000. Come to my stream. Oh my god, that's great. Just lowball it. Just actually just go like I'll do it for 500. Come to my streams. Anyway, hi Juan. How are you? Hi everyone. We read a Clockwork Orange. That's backwards, but you know,
It looks forwards to me.
It does? Okay, well then it is.
Well, it's backwards on screen, but it's forwards to me.
Okay, well then if you believe in it, then I believe in it. Okay,
I believe in it.
So it's about a 15-year-old who's called a Droog, who commits a lot of violence. Oh! One! Oh my god! You did the $25 one, what is wrong with you? No take backsies. Holy shit! We should do the thing. Like
a sub height. Sub height.
I don't know. Okay, so we probably should have done one of these just for what? How do you do this? I don't even know how to do this. Whoa! My god!
That was amazing. You should do that all the time. That was fucking amazing.
It says do not shoot at humans or animals. Welcome to book club, motherfuckers.
Next step is indoor fireworks.
Oh my god.
Just light a firework in the back.
Like, my neighbors are gonna be like, we just heard a gun go off, and then she said, welcome to book club, motherfuckers. I don't know.
Welcome to book club, motherfuckers.
What is even happening right now? Holy shit. It's hype, man. That's what's happening. You can't afford them. Dude, I can't either, Timmy. Like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so it's about a Droog. And his name is Alex. I didn't like Alex. I didn't much care for Alex.
He's kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah, a Clockwork piece of shit is what this is. So, I think the heavy sigh. Is that a review? Is book club over?
That's what I heard.
Okay, so it's, according to the back, it's a frightening fable about good and evil and the meaning of human freedom, which it does cover that, but I don't know, man. Okay, where do you want to start? I have notes.
I don't have notes because it was like riding a struggle bus to get to the end of this book, man.
Wasn't it a plane?
I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
This is one of the few cases.
What was the other one that was really bad? The Buried Giant, I think, was tough to get through.
I thought you liked the Buried Giant. I thought we all kind of were okay with the Buried Giant. You didn't want the struggle bus for you was a heartbreaking work of staggering genius. That one was the struggle bus.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Whoa!
Chaos! Oh my god! Anyway, thank you about the book.
You're a smart motherfucker, that's right.
Juan, thank you for the biddies. More book club chaos. You can't do that and then expect more book club. What the fuck, man? I know. Pull yourself together, woman. Oh.
Talk about the book.
Professionalism. You guys mean a lot to me. I've missed you, Tippy. I've missed you a lot.
Ooh.
Oh, I've missed everyone. Hi. You guys don't know how much you mean to me. Oh, thank you so much.
You're doing a really good job of showing us how much we mean to you, though.
Have a party popper. I don't know if I should.
I can't give her a hug. We're looking at each other through the computer.
Oh, hi, Jess. Happy tears, I hope. It looks at yes. Hi, Ray. How are you, Jason? I have so many shits next to my Twitch. Dude, there's so many shits. Like, you need to get global mods so you have a little wrench. Hey, nobody said nothing about crying. Greedy, hi. How are you, dear? All right, so. Well, thank you so much for the biddy chaos and the $50 and then the 400 biddies won and the sub and everything. Who's crying? Who do you fucking think? Probably the person who's crying. All right, anyway. I read A Clockwork Orange, and that's why I'm crying.
Oh, God.
So I actually have, so most of my notes are just Russian slang. So navsat, which is the thing, that is the language in the book. Did you look up the dictionary? Because I couldn't have gone throughout it. No,
I looked at the dictionary, but it didn't help because I was like, fuck if I'm gonna look up every other word. Like,
you don't own me, Burgess. Okay.
I'm just gonna figure it out if I can.
Okay. What? Oh. So okay, first off, the first thing I wrote was a joke, which is a terrible one. There was apparently a quote in the book that says he's very lovely with the boot, and I said, so you could say that Dim likes to kick it. And then I was like, no. And then it goes, books like this before the internet, how did people manage this shit? Like, it was right like, I can't even imagine when it came out originally, why, like, how, if you didn't have a basis in, like, Russian. Yeah, so, like, it's a mixture of gypsy talk and, like, Russian slang, and that's the navsat language that's used in the book. It's in dialect.
The whole book is in that language.
Here, let me give you a taste. So, since none of you guys suffered with us. Okay, what's a good thing? Okay. Dim was round that corner, scory as a bird, sending packets of snouty flying and cracking over a big cutout, showing a sharp with all her zoobies going flash at the customers and her grooties near hanging out to advertise some new brand of cancers. That's the entire book. Like, not that that's not the end of the book. Like, that's not, I didn't read you the whole book, but you get the gist.
I thought how I would have a Malenki bit longer in the bed, an hour or two stay, and then get dressed nice and easy, perhaps even having a sploosh about in the bath, and then brew a pot of real strong horror show chai and make toast for myself and slooshy the radio or read the Gazetta all in my own Naki.
Yeah, like, can we just read the rest of the book as Ben Stein? Like, we just read it with no inflection. Hello, hi. Okay, why say anything about crying? Just cry or fight. Well, I'm gonna fight Johnny, but it's a Gen Con. It's only been something like 25 years since I read the book. Well, you're good. You've got this. So, okay. I just didn't, okay, I basically used the dictionary the entire time, Tippy. Like, I had it open at one point, like, Shitoka was laughing at me because I had the book here and I had my phone here, and I was just, like, reading. You just sent me an image on Twitter? Okay, I'll check it out later, Greenie. Like, it was interesting because you have, like, rots, which equals police, but it comes from the Russian, which I guess is like razha, which means ugly. So in a way, it's interesting how the language is formed in the book, because it's like, okay, he's calling the police ugly in kind of a weird slang. So it's like fam or like bae. Like, I get it. I understand where he's coming from, where he created it. But it's difficult to get through. It's a rough ride. Tippy bits? What? I don't, that's not how that works. Like, now I have to go and I have to ship her a penny.
No, it's okay. You can keep the penny.
I'm gonna ship you a penny.
Ship me 1 penny.
And that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna ship you a penny. So here's a bookish related question. This one is read in schools a lot. Is there anything redeeming about it that makes it worth reading in schools?
No.
Oh! Tippy, thank you for the 100 bits! Oh, shit! Oh! I'm gonna have to do another party popper. Tippy jar. Yeah, well, apparently, yeah. I'm gonna have to ship her now 101 pennies.
Why would you ship me back the bits I just gave you? That doesn't even make any sense. You can't do that.
I'm gonna make it into a picture of your face. Ship it to you.
Is there anything redeeming?
Or are they just lazy to find better books? I think that there is. Okay. Real talk. Do you want to go first?
About
Johnny's questions? Yeah.
I mean, I can see why they read it in schools. Do you want to go first?
I think there is a lot of critical thinking that goes into it. Like, it does talk about kind of the nature of violence, kind of the nature of youth, and how youth is so destructive. Like, you're young and you're full of just anger and you want to bash shit. And, like, what if you were able to just go crazy? What if you were able to just do whatever you wanted? Like, would that make society better? Would it make it worse? Like, there's a lot of stuff about freedom and taking it too far. So I can understand, like, there's a lot of things you could sit down and you could really delve into it.
Yeah.
And I think that that's why it's read in schools. I think that it's better than a lot of other books that are read in schools, like Moby Dick, for instance. I think Moby Dick is a piece of trash that could just be taken out. So, like, I don't think that they're too lazy to find books. But, I don't know. What do you think, Tippy?
Yeah, and there's also a lot about, like, the nature of, like, what constitutes free choice. Like, if you aren't choosing to be good, does that make you a good person? Like,
I'm listening! Thank you! No take backsies! God damn it.
I lost my train of thought.
God damn it! God damn it, Juan! Thank you for the 50 biddies.
But yeah, if you're not choosing to be a good person, does that make you a good person? And like, what actually like constitutes being a good person? So I think that there are a lot of really good critical talks that could happen about this book.
Yes.
And a lot of really good essays that could be written about this book, which I think is more so than than the reason they pick it for schools.
Tippy is talking right now. God will slap you. No take backsies. Chaos, thank you for the sub. Oh, but yes, like, I completely agree. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's going on.
I thought it was interesting when he got out of jail and Dim was actually a member of the police.
Oh!
Like, and the whole, like, aspect of, like, hiring people to become... hiring, like, kind of, like, people who are against the system to become a part of the system, and, like, how the system kind of becomes more corrupt that way, too, was really interesting to me.
Okay, so I thought that was interesting, but that brings me to another thing that I thought of. So skipping to the end of the book. Mm-hmm. He runs into...
the book is where everything really happened anyway, so...
Like, okay, so, of course... Oh, Johnny, thank you so much for the 60 biddies! Holy shit!
So it's a good conversation starter book, but not a fun read. Interesting.
Also, I want a new badge.
Also, I want a new badge, so...
Oh my god, thank you so much. There's your new badge. Also, basically, like, I think it's one of those things, it's a book that's meant to just spark conversations, but, like, even the author said that he wasn't he wasn't happy about the fact. So, the American version is truncated. There's a chapter missing. We read the European version.
Which is an important chapter, in my opinion, also. Kind of that...
It fundamentally changes the nature of the book.
Yes.
So in the American one, it just ends where he doesn't change at all as a character. In the European one, he goes and he basically meets everyone that he's ever met, which I thought was kind of weird. I was like, how small is this town? Like, he goes into a restaurant and he comes across someone that he knew once. And I'm just like, what the fuck? What? How? What? How did you run? I barely run into people and I live in bumfuck. Like...
Well, that doesn't surprise me, like, in a city like that, because, you know, people live in their neighborhoods, and I run into people that I know here, and it depends on the neighborhood you live in. So that, and also, you know, it would have made sense otherwise. That was more, like, just plotting.
Makes sense.
Like, he needed to see. But the last chapters where he actually showed, like, how teenagers kind of mature out of being assholes.
Yeah. Like, it's one of those things, it's about growing up. It's a weird, like, violent Catcher in the Rye kind of thing, almost. It's kind of about, like, the nature of evolving. Although Catcher in the Rye is also about, like, suspended grief, but let's not get into that.
I haven't read that one, actually.
My dad hates it, but I actually liked it. I think it's an interesting look at, like, depression and suspended grief and, like, not dealing with your stuff. I think that the point of it, it's talked about, like, oh, it's an age of innocence type book, but it's really not. It's not kind of a coming of age story. It's kind of about loss, which is really interesting. Like, I think a lot of people end up not seeing the point of that book because they just hear about it. Okay, here's my problem. Here's my big problem with Clockwork Orange. I felt like it was kind of thrown together, and I think that it is thrown together because at the very beginning of the book in the foreword, he talks about the fact that he's really into maths and how he wanted to set out a book in 21 chapters that would cover basically maturation. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna talk about growing up, and I'm gonna do it in 21 chapters because when you reach 21, you're considered an adult. But I'm like, don't set out your book and say like, oh, I'm going to tell it in 21 chapters and then write it. To me, that just feels like he had an idea and then he tried to just shove everything in there. And I think that's also why it doesn't work.
Well, okay, I feel like it should have been a short story.
Like, it kind of was, in a way.
Right? Like, I feel like it should have been, like, Alex is an asshole.
Alex
He
is an
kills
asshole.
someone.
By Anthony
He
Burgess.
goes to jail. They brainwash him. He
Gets set
reacts
free.
poorly to the brainwashing. And people are pieces of shit. They fix him back to how he was. He grows up anyway. Ta-da!
Done. And I mean, it's one of those things, he tells it in that. Hey, Smash. Why not just... Oh, the thing that I don't like is I don't like when people... I feel like you should base everything on your story. So tell your story. Figure out your beginning, your middle, and your end. And then just tell that story. And then you could edit it down to 21 chapters if you want, but don't set out with the idea that, like, I want to write a story with 21 chapters. Like, I feel like it forces you into kind of a box. And I feel like it's that, where it's like, this could have been a shorter story that would have been more concise and I think more enjoyable and really, like,
And just as
punched
impactful.
it. Yes, exactly.
Because it was so meandering that I kind of, like, I had to keep putting it down and going back to it and then trying again. Like, if it had been a short story, I feel like it would have had more impact because I would have been able to just sit and read it and been like, oh, well, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Should we watch the movie as a group? We were going to, but I think we're going to do it this weekend if we have time. Because we can't do it tonight.
Can't do it tonight.
I have work in the morning because I'm an old person now.
You're
absolutely yeah, you're absolutely right about Catcher in the Rye. I just hated that he keeps hitting. Yeah, exactly. Like we talked about it a lot. Like it's he beats you with a stick when you're reading Catcher in the Rye. Like you get beaten as much as Alex beats up people in A Clockwork Orange. That's how Alan Moore approaches writing often as well. He discusses how, for example, Prometheus was outlined so carefully that number of pages, But see, like, the thing is, I like Watchmen a lot, but I'm not a huge fan of Alan Moore's, other work.
Expository writing?
Yeah, I don't really like those aspects of Alan Moore's writing. Don't hate me, I'm sorry. Hey, Mr. King. Being off for 2 days in a row feels amazing. Juan, don't even. Hey, David. David's only here for your singing, so I guess take it away. So
No.
okay, I have the writing of a serial killer, so I'm trying to decipher my notes because I wrote this like a month ago. Okay, so I liked the idea of the Clockwork Orange. So he goes into a writer's house and ends up like raping his wife to death and yeah, I mean, that's basically what happens. What's really creepy, too, did you read the foreword to this?
No.
Okay,
I started to read the foreword and then I didn't.
Here's what's really creepy, right? Burgess says at one point in the foreword, oh, I wanted to write a character that I could express some of the things that were going around in my head. And then he talks about basically raping a woman to death in the book, and I'm like, but Anthony, maybe you should keep that in your inside space. Like, don't be go around telling people. Dude's creepy.
Yeah.
It was real creepy. Don't read the foreword. It really creeps you out.
It's very violent. The whole book is very violent. And I understand that it kind of is like, trying to be like, this is what society is like. Because I get it. But, like, it was, I just feel like it was what about the, like, 2 10-year-olds he like brought back to his apartment and was like, here, have some alcohol, have some hard drugs. Here, why are you so upset that I'm having sex with you? Oh, I don't understand. You wanted to do this. Oh, bye. Have a great night. Like,
yeah, and then he's fine.
I'm just gonna take a nap. Like,
then he takes a nap and listens to some classical music, and I'm just like, It was like, that was disturbing on a like Lolita level. But without the good writing of Lolita, that made me okay with the fact I think I ended up on a list, like, after I read that book. Like, I don't understand.
The milk drinking? The drug-laced milk that everyone drinks?
So you go to this bar, and it's like a mixture of, I thought it was just, like, alcohol. Like, they were basically, like, chugging tequila and milk, because you gotta get that vitamin D while you're also getting wasted. Tippy does singing. Haven't you seen her sing Disney? I was there. Yes, I was present for that, dude. What's with the cap on my singing? It is. Your singing voice is beautiful. Let's just take a side note. Does he get his salad tossed in jail? No, that's the thing. Like, okay, so he goes to jail, and they basically just brainwash him by making him watch a bunch of stuff. And then we have to feel sorry for him.
He was in jail for 2 years.
That's true.
Prior to that, but he, like, just was a model jail citizen person.
Model Chelsea. Yeah, and so then he goes and he basically gets brainwashed with, I mean, it's a very famous scene in the movie where he gets his eyes pulled open and he has to watch all this horrific stuff and listen to the music that he loves, of course destroying the music that he loves and then kind of numbing him to the point where he can't do the thing that he loves, which is violence.
It literally makes him sick. But it's not even like, it doesn't even turn him into a good person. It turns him into, like, this simpering mess of, like kind of like a caricature of a good person, where he's just like, oh, let me lick your boots, oh, I just get, because, like, when you choose to be a good person, you're not doing it because you have to do it, you know what I mean? But if someone treats you like shit and you're a good person, you are able to be like, yo, stop.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, he couldn't even do that. Like, he was like a dog, like an abused dog, by, like, when he did it, you know what I mean? Like, where they'll just, like, do anything to, like, be like, oh no, it's okay. Like, it was like, it wasn't even like, I didn't feel that, it was just, like, kind of disgusting to me. Like, it was so gross.
Like, it is an extremely, like, visceral book. Well, thank you for the 14 biddies. Also, hi, Red. I like the idea of the chapter thing, but only if it fits the story, not just as a thing to shove into a story that doesn't go along with that. Like, if you're going to do 21 chapters, make each chapter about 1 year of someone's life until they can drink or something. And by the end of it, I wanted to drink. So, I mean, that would have been perfect. Like, but yeah, no, I completely agree. That's kind of what I was talking about. Hey, Brittany! Just fucking ads. Sorry for that. Grim, hi! I thought the book was called An Organized Clock Orange. Oh my god. It should have been An Organized Clockwork Orange. I'll change my name. I think that was the point. Yeah, like, it's supposed to be an extreme... I think it is supposed to be really in your face. Kind of like a Quentin Tarantino movie. But the problem was, it was like... I think that you can do that. You can be really visceral without actually doing it. But, I mean, it's a product of its time, too. Yeah, exactly. The novel is a product of its time. In the Mods versus Teddy Boys in England. Like, you have a lot of that historical stuff going on as well. Which I think is lost... for us. Like, we don't have that kind of background. Hey, Brittany. Okay.
They didn't brainwash him into a douchebag. They brainwashed him into, like, someone who will resort to almost anything to avoid thinking and doing violent thoughts and actions.
Yeah. Like
where it would fit, but not only that, but he also couldn't listen to classical music. Because they just basically forced him to watch just, like, violent, terrible things while on a drug that made him feel sick. So they Pavlov's dogged him to physically react to violence.
Exactly.
So it wasn't that he could choose not to be violent. They didn't rehabilitate him. They made him physically ill when he tried to resort to his violent tendencies.
Yeah.
So,
like, it's one of those things where there's just a lot of that. Hey, Grim.
Hi, Grim.
There's a lot of stuff where it's just like, I get his point. Oh, I also have just, the author detests his own book, and then I just wrote charming next to it. It's one of those
charming.
Like, it's one of those things, I think the foreword also messed me up a little bit, because it's like he talks about how this is kind of an outlet for him, and then there's all this horrendous stuff. So the visceral nature of the book then started to take on a theme of, like, okay, this doesn't seem like it's working just for the book's point. It also feels like it's Anthony just being a fucking creep. And I didn't really care for. Also, I didn't like the fact that there were just a set amount of characters. I don't know if this bothered you at all, Tippy, but it was like, there's a set amount of people, and then he just keeps meeting those same people over and over again. Like the writer, it's like, oh, I raped your wife to death. Oh, I just happened to run through this field and then magically come up at your house. Like,
And then I just hope you don't recognize me.
Yeah, and he
Like,
doesn't.
as soon
Like,
as okay, because they were wearing the
masks.
when they went and kind of assaulted them the first time. And but like as soon as the guy was kind of like dim, where have I heard that? Like I would have been like, bouncing, I'm out.
yeah,
like,
bye, peace. I would hide my wife, but that's a little too late. Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that felt really convenient to me, I guess, is the problem that I had with the book. Like, I liked some of the aspects of it. Like, I actually didn't mind the dialect, which is weird for me. Like, I didn't hate it. I didn't like it. After a while, it got tiresome. But I was like, okay, I can see your point. Like, you're trying to create this dystopian future where this new language has taken over. Why it's Russian slang, I don't know. I wish there was more world building as to, like, why do they drink milk? Like, why is there this stuff going on? I mean, you don't have to go into,
more
like...
about the world more than I wanted to know more about Alex, honestly.
Yeah, like, what would kind of society would produce this type of person? Because there are these hooligans running the street at night, and it's vaguely mentioned that, like, people know not to be out at night because of that.
Like, I don't know.
But, like, his parents are just... oh, that we go to work and you get to go and do whatever you want. Like, what? Yeah. Why? Like, just why, Anthony? Like,
yeah, there were a lot of whys, I feel like, that I wish had been answered.
I feel like it's weird because, like, you mentioned it could have been shorter, and I agree. Like, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that could have been cut out, but I also feel like there's a lot of stuff that could have been added. Like, you probably could have kept the same length and just added more detail about the world. And it would have been a better book. Or he could have
just done a collection of short stories set in this world.
Yeah, maybe even following, like, Alex and a couple other people.
Yeah. His parents. The priest.
Ooh, okay, so to show that these extremes play against one another in a kind of sick and twisted societal scale codependence. It kind of does, but I didn't really get the idea of, like, how does the society benefit from this codependence was my question. Like, I didn't understand, okay, my parents going to work.
Training their future police officers.
I guess. Like, I mean, I guess it's like police brutality is essentially, like, get out there, Timmy, and slap a hoe. Like, go. You're being a bum. This book has everything: crazy dialect, Stephen King's cousin twice removed, and an indirect title that makes you go, what the fuck made you go with it? Well, the thing is, I actually like the title, because the title is kind of about people being turned into machines. Like, society producing machines, and you trying to figure out who you are as a person to break out of society. Like, you're a soft organism that's being turned into a machine.
Mm-hmm.
That's the book. And, like, and Alex goes against that, and he rebels, and he does all this crazy shit.
Yeah, but he's not the only one. Like,
yeah.
That's the thing. Like, the jails are literally overflowing. Like, everyone is doing it. It's not even like
you're not cool, Alex.
Like they were like, it wasn't like it was an unusual thing for them to rebel. It was like literally everyone his age was doing the same thing. You know, it was like, that's just what they did. They go out and terrorize people. Like, that's just what everybody does. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Or at least in his neighborhood.
Yeah, because he comes across that rival gang. And I mean, there's a whole term for it. I mean, they're called droogs for a reason. It's basically the gang violence. One, if you have any more badges next to your shit, you're not going to even be able to talk. Like, it's just going to be, like, a sword, guy
Twitch
flexing, Prime. Like, Twitch Prime, like, sub badge. And then it's just going to be one, and then they're nothing. Because complacent citizens are not ultimately a thing. There needs to be a safety valve for those feelings, but then punishing them severely in turn benefits the authoritarian state. It's straight up to the benefit of authoritarians to have enemies of the state to encourage further tightening of control.
Which is very true. And is...
yeah.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. But I don't think he explores that well enough. Like, I like that idea, but I wonder if that's, like, is that really in the book, or is that something that we're, like, putting in? It's, like, one of those moments where it's like, oh, man, I had this really cool thought about this, but I don't know if it's there, or if we're, like, we're putting it in there. What's interesting...
Like reading The Pearl, and my English teacher being like, this, the Pearl represents this, and I'm like, where did you get that? How do you know? What do you mean it represents society? Like, anyway.
Like, I do think it's pretty like, I do think it's still decently topical. Like, there's a lot of stuff that it hits on that I think is still applicable today. Well, that falls along the lines of the milk and whatnot. Oh, okay. I totally understand. But I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't absolutely hate it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's my least favorite, but it was
Yeah.
not my fave.
It's still, the Dead Dog book's still my least favorite. Hashtag Dead Dog book. Like, so that one's still my least favorite. I feel like yours is probably the one you DNF'd, the Heartbreaking Work of Staggering Genius,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yeah, I threw that book across the room. It was terrible.
I
It
didn't
was
throw
terrible.
I didn't throw the Dead Dog book. The Dead Dog book is The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garth Stein, and I hate that book with the fiery passion of 1,000 suns. That book can burn in hell as long as it's not sitting next to me. Like, just fucking go. I hate that book. But yeah. Okay. I liked what he tried to do with it. Like, I thought that the dialect was interesting. I thought that the use of Russian slang, when you actually look for the root words, was interesting. Like the police thing. I like the fact that it's like, okay, if I knew a little bit of Russian slang, I now know that he's insulting these police officers. Okay, that's kind of cool. But I just didn't like it. Once you get the hang of the dialect, it's not bad. Like I felt like once you looked up a few words, like after like maybe 5 chapters, it started to breeze through.
Yeah.
But
I read through the dictionary and then I just was like, all right, I know enough. Like,
I know enough.
I'll figure it out as I go. It was pretty close.
I haven't read Wheel of Time yet. I still need to do it.
It took me like 6 times to get through the first book of the Wheel of Time, and then for some reason I was like, let's keep reading it, and I read like I think like a couple other books, and then I was like, no, I'm done torturing myself with it.
Oh man. Don't read it? Okay.
Oh, no,
I haven't heard
I
a single good thing. Plus it's always extremely expensive at every
very-
bookstore.
It's very tedious, from what I recall. It is such that I don't even recall the plot of any of the books that I read, or the names of them, really.
That's where I'm getting, hey Fritz! So we gonna watch Clockwork Orange or not? Not tonight. Maybe soon. And I don't know,
would
like,
Sometime this weekend, and we'd have to plan it.
yeah,
I'm
we'll have to
so
like,
busy. I'm so tired of being busy.
I know. Like, and I was getting crazy busy, so I'm like, we're gonna postpone Unwind, I think, until maybe at least a couple weeks. I'm gonna try and get my shit together.
It's not bad. I've read like a third of it.
Oh, you've already started it? Shit. I could probably.
It's fine. It's 300 pages. It's longer than I expected.
Oh. Well, if you've
'Cause I,
already
like,
started it,
started-
I could maybe read a little bit of it. Maybe we could do like a mid-month one before shit hits the fan. And I
have to
gotta
look
get
at
all
my-
my paperwork in. I gotta get all my graduation paperwork in.
Well, we'll figure it out. It's because
It
I'm
gets
away
better.
until the 9th.
You're away until the 9th. Oh, yes. I could,
And
yeah,
then-
I've got a bunch of crap I have to do that week, so it's good. No
But
worries.
I've been busy almost like I feel like every day since Memorial Day weekend, and every weekend.
Oh, man.
So I've just been.
I'm sorry you're having technical problems, Afer. It's like, it seemed like your stream was going pretty well. I was in there for a long time before I had to start setting up. The only strong female character in the very beginning of the story goes from being a fiery badass to a total asshole literally moments after meeting a high priestess. She goes from open and rebellious firebrand to harsh authoritarian nun in like 1 page? Holy shit. Like, that
Great.
wheel turns fast. Like, it's a
Yeah,
rolling.
and tediously.
Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know what else to say about this. I know we didn't talk much about it.
We talked about it for like 40 minutes. This is the longest we've actually talked about the book, I think.
Then fuck it.
We're slowly creeping up to actually talking about the book for like an hour.
I'm so proud of us.
Yeah, I'm proud of us too.
Like eventually we're gonna just like talk about books for hours. Like
We already
professional.
do that. We just don't talk about the book.
We don't talk about the book. Oh, yeah, so what else are you reading? Because I'm reading this.
Jesus Christ, what is that? It's so long. It's like a Bible. What the fuck?
It's Raven, the untold story of the Reverend Jim Jones and his people. So I read The Road to Jonestown, which was extremely good, and then I was like, my coworker Lucy was reading this, and we got super excited until we started talking, and then she was like, you can borrow this, because I don't have to return it till October, so I'm borrowing this. It is giant!
Yeah.
It is destroying my will to... Jim Jones! It is destroying... I'm on like 100 pages. She was like, oh, maybe we could talk about it this Friday. And I'm like, bitch, there's no way. Like, I love you, but no.
I love you, but no.
It's insane. I don't like it that much. I actually like The Road to Jonestown more. Like I'm not gonna lie. It's
You
like
have a long way to go for not liking it that much.
I want to see where it goes. Like it's apparently the seminal work on like the cult and shit, but it's honestly one of those things. Like The Road to Jonestown was just facts. It was like here's fact citation, like boom 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 boom. So this is written by Tim Reiterman. Apparently he was at Jonestown and he got shot by Jim Jones's people before they drank Kool-Aid, which they didn't actually drink Kool-Aid. They drank Flavor Aid because they cheap. They cheap as fuck. So
Cheap as fuck.
So when you say like don't drink the Kool-Aid, that is massive.
Man.
It is like it is like a Bible. But graduation overrated. You can come and work for me selling propane and okay, Hank Hill. The author really forced too much on one page. Yeah.
Great. That sounds interesting.
You're not interested at all. Like don't
lie. No, not even a little bit. No, I'm good. What was I gonna say?
Oh, good. I'm just so excited.
I'm reading. Yeah, I am. Good on you. I can't do it. I have a problem reading. It's weird because I love mystery so much. I have a problem reading like true crime and stuff like that. And like, I do find serial killers to be very interesting, but like actual real life things, it's hard for me because there's no like, it doesn't get wrapped up in like a nice neat little bow. It's just like, and I have problems with that because life is already now messy and shit, and I don't need to be reading no books where I'm like at the end like, what the fuck?
Like it makes
didn't even
sense.
Explain this shit. Like it, like I no.
Like you don't want to end up like it's not a fun ending. Like it's not a Disney movie ending where at the end it's like, and then
like, and then he went to jail and he was definitely the one who did. You know what I mean?
Like it's not like and then everybody decided to drink Kool-Aid and it was delicious and then they all just went off and frolicked into the sun. Like it's definitely not.
I don't care if they die, but I like knowing for sure how that happened. You know what I mean?
That is the best quote ever. I don't care if they die. I just want to be sure how it happened. Oh my god, please. That's the best. But yeah, no I totally understand.
No,
like I've been in this like weird thing. So I started listening to Case File, then I started listening to My Favorite Murder, and then I started being like, oh, I should The Road to Jonestown was cheap and I got it, and then I was interested in this. I like cults, and I like the idea of like how people just become indoctrinated into this, which is a weird mixture of like, instead of like most cult leaders where he was like, oh hey, let me tap into all these like bad things, I'm gonna give you money, I'm gonna give you power, I'm gonna give you this, I'm gonna give you that. It was like, let's help people, let's go and like talk about race relations and let's do all this stuff. He tapped into a lot of good social justice shit and then use that to build a platform. It's weird. It's interesting. It's fascinating. Never mind. What are you reading? What am I reading?
Honestly, I'm reading Unwind right now because I was working through it. But I read Where Am I Now by Mara Wilson.
Did you like it throughout?
Matilda.
Like you told me you liked it. Did you like it throughout? Was it still good?
I liked it a lot, actually. I thought it was really. She's a good writer. Because it's her autobiography. It's kind of like her autobiography of like being a child actor and actress. Well, actress. And like kind of, but she has anxiety and depression, and she was diagnosed with OCD too, which are something. So she mostly talked about kind of like her early life around that. And her mother died while they were filming, right after they finished filming Matilda, from cancer. So it was like, kind of just like walked through her life like up to now, and kind of she stepped away from acting. So I found it really interesting, and it was a quick read. I read it in like a couple hours, so
it would be interesting. I need to go and actually watch Matilda because I haven't done that because Matilda scared me as a child, but that was because of a misunderstanding on my part.
What?
Yeah, like I was really terrified of Matilda for the longest time. You either need to read A Wrinkle in Time or read American Gods next. I didn't like American Gods. I think it's kind of boring.
I've read A Wrinkle in Time several times.
But I'm not a big Neil Gaiman fan, so Johnny, if you like his stuff, I wouldn't listen to me. See, I like books where there are loose threads. It leaves you thinking about the story long after you're done reading. It's a device you have to be careful with, though. Yeah, it can be done really, really well, but off the top of my head, I can't think of any that I like. There are some that I like. I like philosophical books a lot. Like, I'm reading When We Were Alive, which is by C.J. Fisher, but she's known as Ophelia Dagger on YouTube, and I really like that stuff. There's some good shit. Jonathan Safran Foer kind of leaves stuff with loose threads, too, and that's really good. Kind of works in those instances. Anyway, no, Matilda. You remember that scene where, like, the kid has to eat all that cake?
Uh-huh.
So the lady goes, "This was made with my blood, sweat, and tears." I did
Right.
not realize as a child that that was a phrase. I thought it was literally made with her blood, sweat, and tears, and he was having to eat a cake made of her blood, sweat, and tears.
Wait, but
And
I
was
thought
like,
that too.
"You did? Is it like, is that the case?" And it just
I
freaked
don't
me
know.
out.
I still don't know as an adult, and I recently watched Matilda like within the last 2 years, and I still don't know.
I've
I
been
don't
told
know.
by Shatoken that it is not, and that I was just
I know it's a
an
phrase,
idiot,
but I
but
really honestly still don't know
it just
if
was
it was
so
made of her
gross.
actual blood, sweat, and tears.
It was so nasty. And as a child, I was not the person that I am today. So I was just like, ew, man, that's nasty. Don't do that. And then I just didn't watch
I
it.
know it's just a phrase, but
We
in the
understand
context
that.
of the story, it's very vague as to whether they're using it colloquially or literally. So I don't know.
Okay, do you think that somebody asked that on the internet? Like, do you think that somebody asked, okay, Matilda, is the cake blood... Is the cake Matilda cake blood and sweat? Like, is there a thing? This Matilda scene is the most intense scene in history. Her blood and sweat went into this cake. Like, what, like, is it just... Okay.
Okay, remember the cake scene in Matilda? Yahoo Answers. This is going to be amazing.
Okay, yeah, just go ahead. Just hit us with that. Hit us with that knowledge. Hit us with that knowledge, Yahoo Answers.
No, I don't know. They are literally like, remember that cake scene in Matilda? And
Like-
the answer is like, no, help me. Yes, I do. That's the answer. Yes, I do remember that.
Like, it's one of those things, like, she's just a really nasty person, too. Like, she's just rubbing her face and shit, and it's like, I think it's just cake. I genuinely, like, looking back at it now, like, watching this, which is terrifying. Like, this scene fucking ruined me. It was like Danny DeVito in Batman Forever. Like, that shit fucked me up.
Yeah, it made me sick. Seeing the chef, how dirty and sweaty and nasty looking, then she said she baked it with her blood or something like that, probably blood, sweat, and tears. But I mean, I can imagine her actually putting those in the cake because
Yeah.
plus seeing that kid eating the whole thing, it was just blah.
It's What are you just popping YouTube up in this bitch? Like, we know the scene. Is this the scene? I swear to God, if it's not an explanation of the scene. It's we know what...
She's
niche.
so nasty. Like, she's licking her hands and like snorting all over the place. Like,
Shaking my head at you. So that it may bless us with its likely to be out of context and may call upon Google. Yes, it's for everyone else, god damn it. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Like, so everyone's on the same page as us. You gotta
It's
say
for
that. You
everyone.
gotta let me know. You gotta let me know that you're not just like, look, it's a chocolate cake, because that's what I assumed you were doing. Like, it's one of those things where I don't know. It just haunted my dreams. So, like, there was that disturbed me. There was Danny DeVito, I think it was Batman Forever. That fucking freaked me the fuck out. Where he was the penguin? No. Just no for days. I couldn't watch Danny DeVito for a long time. And then the Jean-Claude Van Damme one where he's at a hockey game with his daughter and the daughter goes to the public restroom and then she opens it up and there's a dead woman and then, like, I thought for the longest time it was a chicken that comes out, but it's actually a penguin mascot. And it comes out and it kidnaps the girl. And I did not go to public restrooms for most of my childhood for that very reason. I was like, there's going to be a chicken that kidnaps me. Not today, Satan. Like, it's a real movie, and I don't know what it's called, but it, again, scarred. Hey, Myers. What? Are you doing your math homework in my chat? Like, I'm confused. Oh, I have a hair. Oh, sorry. Guys, she didn't put blood, sweat, and tears in it. I'm pretty sure she didn't. Oh, she put blood, sweat, tears, and spit. Thank you, Graham. Childhood saved. I think it's cake. I'm looking at other stuff, and I just genuinely think it's cake. I think they were doing it colloquially, but the trauma of that scene.
regardless of if I ever find out if it was colloquially or literally, like, I will always continue to think of the cake like that.
Like, I never finished the movie. Like, I left after that. I was like, I can't.
Oh, it's so good, though. It really is so good.
But
I never actually read it.
I'm really into biographies at the moment, so I might put Mara Wilson's on there. I want to read Felicia Day's first, because that's one I haven't read yet.
I also read that. I actually read half of it waiting in line for Felicia Day to sign it.
And you had your hat on.
I did.
That one that you
did.
like,
That's
they
great.
used to wear all
Now
the
she
time.
has a child. I still have it. I just don't wear it as much.
Yeah, she has like a child. I think it's called. Isn't it called Calliope or something? It was like really
Calliope.
Calliope.
But
Yeah.
yes, it's spelled Calliope.
Words. English is difficult. I never would
Yeah.
have associated that with the bathroom. It would most likely make me give even less fucks about going to sports. Like, honestly, it was just like, don't go to sports games, don't go to public restrooms, stay safe. Like, reading pronunciation. Yeah, I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person. I like how they nonchalantly introduce, hey, she has magic powers and shiz. Suck on that. Is that on IMDb? Is that the tagline for the movie? Like, she has
powers
magic
and shiz.
Suck on that. Matilda. Because I'll watch it. I'll watch it tonight. Like, I won't go to sleep. But yeah, no. I'll read Unwind. I have it on my tablet thing.
Well, start to read it. We'll discuss. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
we'll
we
figure it out.
really, in theory, could have done the Clockwork Orange this book club like 3 weeks ago. I forgot I read
That's the
this.
thing.
Like,
Like,
I was honestly like, we were talking about it yesterday, and I was like, oh shit, this is the Clockwork Orange one, right? Because I couldn't remember if we had already had the Clockwork Orange. I finished it before I left. I think I finished
like
it.
I finished it before you, and you then finished it like when you
I
left.
finished it the second week of June. But anyway.
Tonight we are young. Yes. It's one of those things where I'm just I didn't like Clockwork Orange. I'm gonna sell it. That's my final word on the matter. I'm
I
gonna
cannot
get
sell
some
the
moolah
book.
back.
But I would if I could.
Yes. That's why you archive vids. I archive all the vids. You mispronounce because you read them long before. Yes, exactly. Like, that's the problem. A lot of the words I have trouble with were just words that I've read somewhere but I haven't actually heard.
Yeah, I thought subtle was pronounced subtle for a really long time because I read the
It
Subtle
happens,
Knife.
man.
And chaos. Chaos was another word that I mispronounced for a long time. Or I didn't
What'd you-
mispronounce it. I just never used it.
Oh, okay. I thought you could pronounce like chaos or something.
Chaos, I think is how
Oh.
I thought of it in my head. I was
Like
when did I read the Subtle Knife? I was like, 11 years old or something.
sad. Chaos is judging us. He's just like unsubbed, unfollowed. Chaos or Chaos, both. Just the bookseller. Yeah, like I sell books by talking about them, and I also sell them at I'm half price books. Like there have been a couple books that I have gone to half price books immediately after. Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime was one of them. I was just like, fuck this book, and then I was like,
I didn't
no.
mind that book.
You didn't mind it? I hated that book so much.
I thought it was an interesting look, take on autistic
Like,
minds.
I felt like he was not really delving into autism. It just felt like he was kind of trying to capitalize on it. Like, it didn't feel like an autistic person. It just felt like it's someone trying to do gimmicks for gimmicks' sake, I guess. And I was like, gimmicks don't really make a book about this subject. Like,
I also read it when it first came out, which was many
True.
years ago.
I think that would probably have been better. Do you read John Green?
I don't know if I've read any of his books, actually.
Okay, I one, need you to immediately correct that. And then two, I need you to get extremely hype about his new book with me, which you can't do right now, but
Okay,
just
wait, hold on.
prepare.
Let me look at the list, because I might have. I've done a lot of reading of. I watched Crash Course, and like I know who he is. You know what I mean?
yeah, like, you know, I'm so excited. Like, I'm real pumped. I'm like, if he has a book signing anywhere in Indiana, you know where I'm gonna be. Like, I'm just gonna be like, John, babe.
All right, books by John Green.
Fault in Our
No,
Stars
I
is the
haven't
one.
read it. No.
Chaos was definitely one for me. I feel like there's so many words I've had problems with. Needed to watch Get Smart to learn how to pronounce chaos. Dude, Get Smart was so good. I loved Get Smart.
I used to watch the
Tone of
TV show.
Silence.
I didn't see the movie.
I didn't see the movie either because I was like, I like the TV show. I don't want to watch. Oh, that one
No,
would
I'm pretty
be
sure I haven't read any of them.
Get Really High, Not Really Hype. I don't enunciate. That's a different thing to do while reading. Yeah, like, I mean, if you want, you can get high and then read A Clockwork Orange and tell me if it's better than I realized.
The answer is no.
To be like, no. There's no amount of like substance abuse that will help this book. But yeah, no, it's not really my cup of tea. What else have I read recently? I've been reading a lot of shit.
I have not been reading a lot of shit, is really my problem. I'm also reading a book called God Is Not Great.
Ooh, I've been wanting to read that. It's been in my Kindle. It's Dawkins, right?
Yeah, but I've been I've been putting it off. I started reading it. I underlined a lot of stuff, and then I stopped for a little while to do book club book, and then I just kind of have been jumping book club book to book club book. So, it's in my thing. I'm looking forward to my flight on Monday, but I'm probably just gonna listen to My Favorite Murder the whole time.
It's Hitchens, not Dawkins. God Is Not Great is Hitchens. Okay, I was confusing them.
But it's really good.
They're both
like
very
it
angry
so
men.
far.
Not really. Dawkins seemed like he was kind of a chill dude.
Yeah, I like it so far.
Which one is Dawkins then? Because I may have.
I like how the end of book club always devolves into us googling different.
I know
people.
it because it is. Which one is his? Because I thought I had Dawkins, so I must be confusing it. I must be. I'm so bad at everything. I'm so bad at lifing right now. Oh, I have the God Delusion. That's it. I don't have God Is Not Great. I have the God Delusion. My bad. So I don't have the book that you're reading, but I was curious about it because I've always been. Dawkins is the God Delusion. Thank you, Wraith. Dawkins' Selfish Gene. I was added to my list. Yes. See, this is the nice thing though, because then we talk about books. And then Tippy gives you books to read. And I just give you books that make you go, is Jess okay? Like, does she need a hug? Like, she's reading a fucking 600-page book about Jim Jones.
Yeah, but some people are into that. That's
people.
The thing. You should listen to My Favorite Murder. That's the one if you don't take anything else out of this, you should listen to My Favorite Murder.
It's so good. Like, it's one of those things, like, those women are basically what I strive to be in life. Like, I love them so much. It's Karen Kilgariff and, like, Georgia Hardstark. And I didn't get that wrong. I know that much, because I listen to it all the time. Case File's gone in the shitter, so don't listen to Case File. Like, it started off really good, and now it's just straight in the shitter.
My hairstylist is going to try out My Favorite Murder, because at the end of my haircut yesterday, she was like, I'm going to go home and watch Friends. If I was like, oh, do you listen to My Favorite Murder? And she's like, no, what's that? And she was like, this sounds great. It's so perfect. I was like, you're going to love it. You're going to love it.
Dude, do you know there's a Facebook group for My Favorite Murder?
I think you mentioned it.
And it's great. I'm part of that. I love My Favorite Murder.
I'm not a joiner though.
You don't have to join. You can just stand in the back. Like, it's nice because the thing about Facebook groups is you can literally, like, everyone else can have a party and you can just kind of, like, walk in and then just stand along the back wall virtually and just be like, oh, that article looks cool, and then, like, look at it. Yeah, but you don't have to actually interact with anyone. That's what I like about them. Yeah. Evolutionary biologist Hitchens is the pundit, author, and orator.
Tomorrow.
You need what?
I said I'm going to a bunny party tomorrow.
What's a bunny party?
I wasn't going to say anything because it feels really. Thank you very much, Johnny.
It's very nice.
So my friend is having they bring bunnies to the party, and you just like yes. So remember when I was like, oh, I forgot that my friend's birthday party is tomorrow. We have to reschedule book club. Like, there will be bunnies at the party, like, that you can hold. 15 bunnies. They're coming. It's called Bunnies for Birthday.
What? Is Shatoken in here? Is Shatoken in here? Because that's my birthday, bitch. Like, give me bunny. I want my party to be literally hopping.
That you have a party and they bring little baby bunnies for you to just like cuddle with, and like it's yes, it's a thing, it's happening. I'm doing it tomorrow.
I know. I'm so jealous. Why do I live here? Like, what the no?
When are you moving out here? And then we can go do all the things. You can come to the bunny party.
I'm gonna come to the bunny party.
We can go to the used bookstore with half-price happy hour that my roommate went to yesterday.
You don't have to be high to like bunnies. I want a bunny party. What?
I already researched those about 2 weeks ago.
You looked at bunny parties? Oh my god, he researched bunny parties 2 weeks ago. And I'm apparently not having one. I don't know. It's not. It's like, it was a nice thought, Don't sit on them. Like I would just lay back and just let them like crawl all over me like for 5 hours. I'm so jealous of you right now. I kind of mildly hate you, Tippy. I love you, but I hate you.
I'm gonna send you pictures.
Do it. And I'm gonna send you just angry faces the entire day.
That's
just like,
fine. That's fine. Cause you know what? When you move out here, we'll have a fucking bunny party. How about that?
okay, I'm down. I was looking for puppy parties actually. Dude, I want a puppy party. Can I have a puppy bunny party? A Hugh Hefner bunny party? That's what it's gonna happen. You're gonna get there and it's gonna be a bunch of naked women and you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
It definitely won't be.
I'm so excited for you. I'm really excited for you.
So yeah.
Oh man.
And then I get to pack this weekend.
That's less exciting. Can you steal a bunny? And
I don't
pack it
want
with
to
you?
steal a bunny. I don't want to steal a bunny.
My best
You know
friend...
why I don't want to steal a bunny is because I can't afford to take care of a bunny. Also, there's a cat that lives here.
True. The cat
And-
would not go well. Did someone said half naked? No, Juan. If that's what you're coming for, then no. Hey, where is Laughing Man? Puppy bunny party is dangerously good. No, don't even, Johnny. I will fight you.
Get over here!
Where's Laughing Man? Thank you for the host. I don't know how long we're going, but I appreciate it. But yeah, like that's. Oh, I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited. I want all the pictures. Like I tell you that about everything you do in your life. I'm pretty stalkery. Like anything that Tippy does, like she'll message me, "Hey, Yoke," and she'll be like, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna go do this," or "Hey, I'm flying here," or "Hey, I'll do this," and I'm like, "Send me pictures," and then you never send me fucking pictures.
I don't fucking take pictures.
Dude, I
I
followed.
experience life through my mental camera, Jess.
I followed Vanna on Instagram so I could fucking stalk your ass. Like I was like, "Oh, she got
that's
pictures
right.
of Tippy."
Yeah, Vanna completely totally documented our trip, and I came back and I was like, I have 3 pictures of the beach from my last morning in LA from this trip.
And the thing is, like, she kept doing Instagram stories, so they're like gone. And I'm like, no, you take the picture, you keep it, and then you like send it to the person like 5 years from
on
now.
Instagram stories, it was us doing karaoke.
Yeah.
My food.
Yeah, there was like you like doing ramen and looking so happy. Like, oh, not much. We talked about the book. You missed the book talk, Yoke. Now we're just like talking.
We are now catching up on all the things we haven't.
Because we haven't talked.
about.
Like we haven't talked in
beginning of
years.
June.
We haven't talked in years. Okay. Like in friend time. Like, which is like actually just like a couple weeks, but
It's been like since before my sister came, so
Unacceptable.
That's over a month.
unacceptable.
Not a month. Almost, yeah, over a month.
Doing
Unacceptable.
ramen, like
Ron.
sex with ramen.
Where are you? I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Ah, thank you so much, Chaos. Holy shit, thank you for the biddies. Oh, hold on. More book club. Okay, hold on. Ready? Cover your ears. Hey, that one didn't pop off. Here. Hey! Pause, Tippy.
Yay!
What? Which part? Which part was sexual, Juan?
I don't, what?
You're gonna need to explain. Did
Mama
someone
was
have a
so
baby
good.
since it's been years? No. No, none of us are having children. I am having a Taco Bell wedding at some point in my life. That's decided. Did you I posted in my Discord today, I was like, look at this Taco Bell wedding. That was actually pretty funny. I was talking to my coworker today.
When my sister.
Oh, when my sister.
Why would
Whoa,
you
no!
ever take that sexually ever,
Dude,
ever?
I'm gonna have to time Juan out. Like, I'm gonna have to take away all of his badges. What I've learned from Juan is everything can be taken as true. Like, the man has no stop. Have you seen Juan's fucking mustache on Fallout? Like, I need to take a picture of it and send it to everyone. He was streaming Fallout, and it turned around, and he has the largest Snidely Whiplash pedo mustache in Fallout I've ever seen. Like, it's like a big honking, like, thing. It's... Sorry, Tippy. Juan's apologized.
I don't know if I can accept that apology.
Johnny is vomiting now. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy, Juan. Rides? Like, don't even start with rides. Let's not... That Juan's gonna take that as sexual.
Oh man, I've been so busy. I haven't even done May's Hunt a Killer box yet, and June's just came.
Dude, like, did you see Shaz's, like, board?
No, I haven't. I'm avoiding it. And then I was playing Overwatch with him last night, and he was like, you know, why aren't you participating in my hunter killer chat? And I was like, I opened May's box and like looked at it for like maybe an hour, and that's all the time I've had. And June's box has come, haven't even touched it. I opened the flap. I haven't opened anything else at all.
Dude, like, so, okay, there's no, like, spoilers. So I don't have Hunt a Killer, so I can just walk in and just, like, look at everything and just be like, oh, well, this is nice. If I had money, then I go do that. So then, like, there's a board, right? So he has a board. It's like a fucking detective's office. Like, Shaz has, like, his own board
Of
now,
course
and he's
he
got
does.
a little,
Of
like,
course he does. Him
things
and Foxy
pinned up.
are, like, real into it. Like, I wish I lived close. I wish you all lived so much closer to me so that I could go to.
I would, like,
So that we could do these things together.
There's nothing here in Indiana, man. It's all corn and broken dreams. And, like, there was a duck race, which was actually kind of fun.
And the duck.
That was actually fun. Like, I enjoyed that. There was, like, okay, so we were at this duck race. They gave the children little, like, free ice creams, and my nephew got, like, one free ice cream. And we went in, and this place was fucking packed with people. And so, like, Max, who's my nephew, like, he's running around, and, like, we're trying to corral him, and then me and Kate are, like, waiting. And then Kate goes, Max, go and, like, sit in a booth, and we'll get your ice cream. And he goes over and sits real cutely, and Shatoken goes over and sits next to him to bond, and fucking Max gets up and just walks away, and I look up and I just went, denied. Like, he did not want to sit with you. And then later we're at McDonald's, and they're alone again, and Max comes up and goes, he tried to sit with me again. And I was like, that happens to me all the time. It was hilarious. Max, where the wild things are. His name's Maxton, like, that's his whole name, but he's a cutie. He called it, like, his new phrase is booty butt. Like, if he's upset with you, he'll call you a booty butt. And he was acting up. He was acting up, and I was like, oh, you sent me bunnies, and it pushed me down.
Did I fuck it up? I didn't mean to fuck it up. Oh, I can see it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
So
it's all good.
sorry.
Where am I? Which one? Oh no, that's you. That's me. All right, here. Let's just pretend it didn't happen. We're pretending it didn't happen.
We will probably not be having a bunnies for birthdays when you come out. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at
really
these.
expensive?
I'm looking at how much this costs.
Oh, then never mind. Then yeah, no. If it's really expensive, we won't have it. Thought just fell out of the chair. No, like I just got pushed down. Like Tippy was like, no, and just pushed me down. Teach Max to call the police, and he would be like, sorry, someone's breaking into my house. They're being a real booty butt. Anyway, like, he was acting up, and at one point I turned around and I was just like, you're being a real booty butt. And he was just like, oh, don't call me names. I was just like, this kid is fucking thug life. I love it.
Don't.
He's the only child I can tolerate for extended periods of time. McDonald's serving shade 24 hours a day. True. Honestly, like, it's just Big Macs and shade. Or teach him to kick strangers in the nuts? What the fuck? No! Why? Are you like this? So that would be kind of nice to have, like, a little minion that just does whatever.
I really want this detective board.
Oh my god, are you looking at it? No one else knows what we're talking about. Wait, can I post? I think I could. I don't know. Can you post links from other people's Discord, like, so people understand?
I sent you one from Anna's, didn't I?
Not like a link, like everyone, and like invite everyone, because I don't know if Shaz
the only
wants
way
that. Wait, let me see. Open original. Let me see if this works. Okay, if you're doing Hunt a Killer, there's spoilers in this, so try that. See if it works. So you know what we're talking about. Because it's like, he is into it in ways I've never been into anything. Like, I've never had the dedication. Like, I barely do that for, like, school or work. Like,
he's so much better at this than I am. I feel like such a noob when...
Do I need to slap you? Like, you are fine. You're doing really well. Like, I saw your notes and stuff when you were like, He sent me like a picture of it once, and I was like, they're good. I've learned on this channel that when certain things happen, you pretend it never happened. Thank you for teaching me blatant denial. You had to learn it sometime, and I'm glad you learned it from me. You just push that shit down. Like Tippy does my window. Like, just, if you have bad feelings, just push it down.
Bury them deep in the ground, and they'll never ever pop back
They'll
up
never
again
know.
or
You'll
come
never
back
know.
to bite you in the ass. It's totally fine.
I don't realize, like, you can't see my hands at all, so it's just out here, because I'm now, like, Biggie, so I had to, like, put my hands in here, which just looked like I was voguing inappropriately, like... Oh, there's this place called the Vogue in Broadwhirple. We were passing it, and Shitoken was like, oh, do they just have women in there just doing that? And I was like, yeah, that's how they direct you to the exits. Like, there's one in here. You had to learn to ignore cognitive dissonance at some point. Apparently that's the new normal. Exactly. Anyway. All right.
It's time.
It's
I
time
have to
end.
go eat food before
I have to go sleep.
do my thing.
Well, I'm gonna probably host someone, and we'll go in there and hang out for a little bit, and then I gotta go sleep. And I gotta finish this perler, goddammit. Alright. Thank you so much, Tippy. Of course, as always, you should go follow Tippy 222. Don't go follow them. They're fucking crappy. Whoever that is. You should go follow Tippy 22, not 222. Is there a 222? I'm gonna just look real quick.
Let's see.
Because they just got a bunch of random follows. There is. And they have no videos.
It's empty in here.
All right.
They're following one person.
They're following one person. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Thank you for the subs and the hosts and the bits and the love and everything. I'm sorry I cried. Anyway, I love you all.
Never apologize for feeling feelings.
Feeling feelings. My beads came in so I can finally do Oh, that's awesome, yo! Congratulations. Okay, I love you, Tippy. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna stop streaming. We'll host someone. Hey, Moogie. Bye, Moogie. All right. I'll be streaming tomorrow, so I'll see y'all then. I don't know when you're streaming again. Probably it's when you get back. Sometime. Just go follow her, and like make sure you hit the little thing that shows when people are live, so that you know when she's going live.
Yeah. Maybe this weekend I might try to squeeze a quick one in. Oh, things are happening.
What's happening?
Before I go on my trip. And then when I come back, I'm going to be streaming more regularly.
Okay, and I'll probably start Unwind, and we can like figure out when we want to do it. And then it'll be in like, we'll figure it out. All right. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye. Bye, everyone. Hearts of shit.